it's me, Justine, and I haven't made a video in a while, and I'm sorry. I've just been really busy with like work and Christmas and everything. It's just been a little crazy lately, but I'm back. I'm here. I'm alive. I just wanted to make like a little, I don't know, like 2018 video. Sorry, I'm getting Twitter notifications. No, I wanted to make a little 2018 video, like just talking about things that happened this year to me and something big that happened yesterday that I'm a little upset about. But we'll get to that later. Sorry if I cry. I'm just emotional right now. Okay, so January of 2018 was awesome. It was, yeah, like the beginning of January was really great because I went to Unity Days for the second time, which is a convention for my favorite show, The 100, and it was so much fun. Like, some of the cast remembered me from the year before. It was just great getting to meet some new cast members that I hadn't met before. Everyone's just so nice there, and it's such a good group of people that's there, and like they're all fans of the show. Like, you can really relate to everyone there. So yeah, that was awesome. And I'm actually going to the last Unity Days next week, or this upcoming week, on Friday, January 4th. I don't even know if this video will be up by then. Yeah, so I'm super excited about that. So that'll be a great start to 2019. Also in January, I think it was right after I got back from Unity Days, in the mail I got this camera I'm filming on right now because I won it in a Twitter contest, and this camera has been amazing. Like, all this year I've been, you know, I've not as much lately, but in the first half of the year when I wasn't working, I'd go out a lot with my best friend and take pictures. I'd go on hikes, and it really inspired me to go out more and go to different places. This camera is great. I'm so thankful that I won it, and yeah, it was definitely a highlight of the year getting this camera. Also this year I turned 20, which was a big deal. Like, 20 is, you're not a teenager anymore, you're 20. It's a big deal. It was weird saying, like, I still sometimes say I'm 19, like I'm still not used to being 20. And then next year, 21, that's crazy. Another thing is I discovered the YouTubers called Yes Theory, and they have a Facebook group called the Yes Theory Fam, and I was, I think, one of the first people to join it. Now there's, I think, up to close to 80,000 members, but basically that group is like, you can post whatever, not whatever, but you can ask for advice on it. You can ask, you can do meetups with people like who live in your town, or people will post saying like, oh, I'm traveling to this place. Does anyone want to do a meetup here? And I've made friends through that group. I still talk to some of them now, and I think I joined in like May, maybe. So it's been like 7 months, and just seeing posts in that group from people, like really inspirational posts, and it really, you know, brightens your day seeing some of these things, and it's just a good way of meeting people all around the world, and I'm really glad I joined the group and discovered Yes Theory this year. Also, this year I saw Troye Sivan in concert, and that was on my bucket list to see him. So I'm still so happy I saw him. That was one of the best concerts I've ever been to. I also saw Bryan Adams in concert, which I never thought I'd go see Bryan Adams, but my friend Kendra was like, do you want to come see Bryan Adams with us? I think they had an extra ticket or something, and I was like, sure, why not? And it ended up being a really good concert, and now I have like all his songs on my Spotify playlist, and I really like them, and that was a great show. I also saw Headley in concert, but Headley's kind of canceled now, so I don't know if you guys know the whole thing with Headley, but I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah. And a big thing that happened this year was I started job searching. I had a paper route. Well, I've been doing it for 3 years, and I didn't really count that as a job. I wanted like another job to do along with the paper route. I made a video on this, like about getting my job and everything, so if you want to go check that out as well. I had an interview at this restaurant called Glow, and they never got back to me, but it was the man who interviewed me was really nice, and I'm glad I went to that interview. And then I ended up getting an interview at a bakery, and it was like a really easy interview, like I wasn't asked too much. The lady interviewing me was very sweet, and I got the job, or basically she said, you know, come back for a test shift, and I came back for that test shift, got the job, and I've been working at the bakery since then. And it's been like the highlight of my year. I've met so many awesome people working there. Like, all my coworkers are so nice, and they've been so helpful, and they've taught me so much, and it's just a fun place to work. Like, a lot of my friends, like, I had a friend recently quit her job, shout out to you, Kendra, and she like didn't like her job, like she didn't like her manager and everything, and I know people who just don't like going to work, and every time they have to go to work they're like, oh, I hate going to work. And with me, most of the time I don't mind it. Like, sometimes they'll be like, oh, I don't want to go to work because I'm like really tired or something, but then once I'm there I'm like, why did I say that? Like, it's fine. I enjoy it. And I'm like pretty quiet at work. Like, I'm still shy. Like, I've been there almost 7 months now, and I'm still pretty shy, but it has helped me a bit, like get out of my comfort zone or talk more, you know, I don't know. And even though I sometimes don't talk that much at work, I still, like, I want to, I just can't get myself to be like some of my other coworkers and like just say random stuff or ask random questions, you know, I don't know. Just social anxiety. But I love it. I still love working there. It's amazing. And, whew, okay. So yesterday, this is a great way to end 2018. But yesterday, I'm still really, upset. Obviously, I'm having a tough time right now, and I'm surprised this is like hitting me this hard. I don't know. I worked yesterday, and I knew I was like really excited yesterday because after yesterday we would be on a break from work. The bakery is taking some days off, and then I'm going to Unity Days, so I'd get 9 days off. I still do get 9 days off. And I was like, oh, this is great, it's gonna be awesome. And then my coworker, he came up to me and he said, do you want to go home early? And I said yes. And then he said, like, go get some food. Our boss wants you to get some food from the deli, freezer, fridge, whatever, and then go down to her office, talk to her. And I was like, okay, cool, thanks. And then I went and got the food, put it in a bag, and I went down to her office. I thought she was just gonna talk to me about like my schedule for when I get back from the convention, like what my schedule would be or something. Or I thought she might be asking if I want to be a cashier at the bakery in the new year. Those are my two thoughts. And I went down there and she told me to sit down. She said, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but the bakery is closing. And at first I was thinking, yeah, I know, we're closing for a week. Okay. And I think I just said, oh, and I was like smiling because I thought she was just gonna be messing with me or just I don't really know what I was thinking. And I was just like, oh. And she was like, yeah, we just, I can't remember everything she said, so I don't know if this is accurate. She was like, oh, we tried selling, we've been trying to sell the bakery for a while now, and I knew they were trying to sell it, but I thought they'd just get other owners in and I'd still continue to work there. But she said we just couldn't get anyone to buy it, and we're just tired and we're done and we want to move on. So we're selling it, and the bakery is closing January 24th, I believe she said, or 26th, around there. And I was like, all I could say was, wow, 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 like to everything she was saying. I just kept saying, wow. I just didn't know what to say. It was just so shocking. Like, I was so excited all day to have 9 days off, and now she's telling me I'm being laid off. So yeah, that was a shock. And then she told me like, oh, I'm so sorry, like you've only been here like half a year and you're such a good worker and we've loved having you, all this stuff. And I was like, thank you. Yeah, all I could say was thank you, but in my head I was like, oh, I love working here, I don't want to go. She said, so basically, like she can write me a recommendation and she'll give me her home phone number so I can put that on my resume for people to call, for future employers to call her. She said, basically if I want to leave now and never come back to the bakery and work, that I can do that, or I can come back after the break and work until the last day. And I said, oh yeah, of course, I'm working till the end. I couldn't have seen myself just being like, oh, see ya, yeah, I'm going now, I'm out of here. I want to say bye to everyone. And the crazy thing is the night before yesterday, what was the date? December 29th is when this happened. And then the night before, so the night of the 28th, I emailed the paper route company I deliver for, the whatever, and quit, basically. I gave them my 2 weeks notice and said, like, it's not working out with my work schedule and I want to be full-time at the bakery. So I'm giving my 2 weeks notice. And then this happens and I was like, whoa, okay, that's weird timing. But it is what it is. Like, I don't know. I think I was one of the first people to know about the bakery closing, because my boss said, like, she's telling everyone else after their shifts, and I was the first to leave out of all of us who were working that day. So the 3 others that were there, I don't think knew. So I walked out of her office. I was like, oh, have a good break. And I was going to say bye to 2 of my coworkers, and I was trying to act normal. I was like, oh, I'll see you in a few weeks. I'm going to Vancouver, so I won't be here next Friday. And we talked about the convention I'm going to. And I went to say bye to my other coworker, and he was in the bathroom, and I was like, I'm just gonna go now because I'm gonna cry probably. I'm gonna blow it, and I can't tell them. The boss has to do it. I left and I called my dad to tell him, well, that I'm off work and I'm ready to be picked up. And also I told him what happened and I was crying, and then I said I'm gonna walk down to this gift shop and a coffee place I've been wanting to go to and just get my mind off it. So I did, and I called my best friend and I cried more, and then my other friend called me, I cried more to her, and then my mom showed up, I cried with her. So that was my 2018. It's a very different end to 2018 than I thought I would have. Like, I didn't expect that to happen, but life works in mysterious ways. Like, you never know what's gonna happen and what life's gonna throw at you, but I'll get through it, you know. What can you do? I just hope I'll, you know, stay in contact with some of my coworkers, still see them, because I think they're awesome people, and it's gonna be weird not working there. And like the fact that it was my first real job, and it was such a good first job, is, yeah, not everyone has that. Like, I've heard horror stories about first jobs, and this wasn't like that. It's very different, and I'm really gonna miss all the free food I get. Like, I get free lunches every day, and I've been getting so much lately. Like, I got a box full of stuff on Christmas Eve, because I work Christmas Eve. It was just so much stuff, and it was, yeah, and working Christmas Eve was so much fun too. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about it now. But yeah, that was my 2018 summed up into like 20 minutes. No, it's probably less than 20 minutes because this is gonna be edited down a lot. Cut out my crying, some of my crying. 2019, I think will be good. It'll be like a fresh start for me. Don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I got time, that's fine. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed seeing me cry. Give it a thumbs up for crying. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good Christmas and have a great New Year, and yeah, thank you so much for watching this video and have a great day. Bye!